Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 Digital League battle. This is Season 10, High Middle Ages, Division A. In this match against Cunning Cairn, I have my Poles with Baltic Tribes allies against his Danish with German Imperial allies. So choosing a force comp is a gamble no matter what here. Cunning Cairn's army is very flexible and I don't know how he's going to do it. He could get a ton of knights. He could get a pretty flexible non-knightly cavalry arm. He can get a very effective heavy infantry arm of dismounted knights, low country spearmen, and offensive spearmen of various sorts. His medium foot arm is terrible, but the map is relatively open, and he can actually get a very healthy missile arm, including 5 units of crossbowmen. So, as I really don't like being shot to death and unable to respond, I have gone pretty heavy into missiles, which could be risky if he goes all in on offensive spearmen. 3 light slingers, 2 light crossbowmen to shoot up knights if he brings any, my mandatory single unit of light archers, 4 units of massed archers. Now, this is risky, but they could at least establish fire superiority against other lights, and they can shoot up cavalry. Again, if he's gone mostly infantry, it's going to be a dangerous imbalance of lack of melee power. Crossbowmen are great. I'm maxing my 3. 3 additional units of Baltic Impact Foot. They should perform relatively well against the spearmen. It's pretty hit or miss, either do great or terrible. I didn't grab additional defensive spearmen units. They can zone offensive spearmen for 3 points less, which is great and all. But when it comes to charging, they'd be at minus 100 for defensive charging offensive, and I don't like that lack of flexibility. I did grab the 2 units of superior impact foot. Lithuanian light horse, mounted crossbowmen, and noble cavalry. So my flexible cavalry on the left wing here, where there's some open space, potentially. 2 additional units of knights for a total of 4, which is not a very large complement. Right, let's see the force composition. Very curious about that. What have we got? 6 units of light archers. A whole heap of crossbowmen and archers. 5 visible units of knights and a fair amount of heavy infantry. I'm going to be a total bastard now and count up points. So there's about 130 points of troops not visible. Not a huge deal. We'll want to scout things out though before getting too involved. So for the moment we will just stretch out and gradually bring our skirmishers forward. Don't really want to use light crossbowmen to shoot at skirmishers. Hopefully our massed archers can be used for that. So that's turn 1, and we'll creep forward depending on what he does, but I'm fairly confident to be able to engage if he remains deployed somewhere over here. Next turn. On to crossbowmen, offensive spearmen. Alright. Cavalry is going to be shifting from my more open flank, it seems. So we'll need to try to wrap around his more open flank. One of those situations. That's still out of close bow shot. Try to get our noble cavalry all the way around and occupy this rough. Get over there to help with the skirmishing. Okay, We're going to be a bit squishy here, but that's okay. You lurk on the edge, can do spoiler charges to flanks. So we'll keep advancing on the right and holding back on the left until we can make contact maybe here-ish. Next turn. Sergeants, mounted crossbowmen, mounted crossbowmen, mounted crossbowmen. So we are going to have to pull this wing back and get some more heavy hitters forward. We need to make sure that we don't have knights charging into our Baltic foot. Okay. Next turn. Well, it's going to try to avoid the rough ground, which makes sense. This knight's turned around. That's interesting. I'll try to use these light crossbowmen against the knights. This could get a bit iffy. Just avoid contact for now. I would very much prefer to hit him where my numbers count and where I'm not vulnerable in the open. I would like to fight for this patch of rough, or if not that, at least find a way to move up to this stream with my infantry. Next turn. Oh, looks like the skirmishing will begin shortly. That's fine. Let's get ready to push our Baltic foot into this stream. We'll get our knights across. and the noble cavalry to start being irritating. Light crossbowmen can move with the cavalry to shoot up these knights. And now I've got to decide, well, that doesn't really work. We'll just have to take the risk of getting disrupted here in order to make it to not open ground. Damn. Well, let's commence. Gonna have to waste some crossbow bolts on infantry then. Good. Alright, so again, I'm going to try to avoid contact here, or at least let the cavalry get sucked in a bit, and hope our thinly strung out center doesn't cave. Next turn. Now we get shot at. That could hurt. Oh, we hold firm. We're going to shoot those knights. We are going to hope for disruption, although it's not likely. Good. Alright. Now get into this stream, and who do we shoot at? Good question. While we think about that, stretch out, follow, follow. In fact, let's use you in the open ground here. Then what? Good charge. Could follow up into the archers or leave ourselves exposed to a flank charge, so we probably should not do that. Held firm. Too bad. Fine, take the risk. Move up. No thanks, he says. Fair enough. We move up here as well. And into range. And again. Inflict some casualties on the knights. Blocking these crossbowmen. Advance our impact foot, but not into range of the knightly charge. What we could do here, have to accept one volley of crossbow fire, but we can try for a charge. Held firm, damn. Nothing really worth shooting. Well, they're in the full arc, so why not inflict some losses? I mean, the easy answer to that is that because it's a waste of time. Avoid them. No need to get shot at for nothing. And I think we could afford to wait there. I don't know how I feel about this. Kind of wish I had brought more spearmen, to be honest. Next turn. Alright, he's locking me in. Oop, oop. It's a bad time for the archers. They're gonna have to move. Well, you get out of there. Into the crossbowman, please. Yes. Good. Now charge these archers. Good. Go for impact and hope for best. Best is not very good, so you're going to take a chance. Great. Get out of there then. Huh. Go for impact. Hoop. Okay. Try to force that cohesion check. No. Damn, if they break, you can get a flank in. I don't know if I can prevent it. What do we do? Shoot at the knights? Yeah, they're the best target. Threaten some flanks and what? Move and shoot. And shoot. Held firm, turn and face them. Good times. Now do I cover? Probably need to. Stat or get flanked. Well, at least things are looking a little less horrible over here. Try to frag this unit. Good. Forward. Forward. Work on a disruption. and start preparing annoying rear charges. This looks rather grim with the whole all my archers being disrupted situation and potential flanks, but we'll see. Next turn. Yep, there's that exposed flank. Hopefully we don't double drop. So close to getting a good break there. Evade, that's fine. Alright, knights versus knights. Win the dice roll. Yeah, I need to block that flank. Ooh. Lucked out that we held that impact, but the melee is not pretty either. Break? What does that do for us? Well, let's solve that first. And try. Damn. Okay. Here. Eat a little bit more of that. Good. Can't quite hit the knights, too bad. Alright. Drive them along, fine. You can hit the knights. And prepare to flank the archers, but unfortunately now we have to deal with a bunch of very bad things. Do I take a risk again? I think I have to. At least we held firm that time. Yeah, at this point there's no reason to even try to save this unit. It's obviously doomed. I wish I had brought more spearmen. Took a gamble on the impact foot and it's proving somewhat unwise. Damn, now we're just gonna get a shot in the face. Now, whatever. Screw the archers. Let's get and try to take out these knights. Impact foot is going to stand. I think that means the secondary zone of control will gun these guys up. So I have to charge and then charge. I could do that. Nope. Yeah, I don't know about this. Next turn. Tanked that impact. Gambled and it paid off. Held it, barely. Just hold out for one turn. Thank you. Good. Now what does that do? Nothing. Good. Well, you need to just leave. You need to charge right away. That was not at all helpful. Gotta shove him off or else we'll get flanked. Charge, and then charge. That could have been better. Damn it. This prevents a flank, but now we lose the crossbowman, so it's kind of a toss-up. Really a shame that we failed in this impact. I just got doomed. I can't fall back. Offensive spearmen will stick. Defensive ones we could have fallen back from. General up here. Work on those. Held firm again. Get ready to cross over. Do we even bother hunting them down? No, we've got better things to do. We'll lose the impact. It won't be open terrain. They hold firm. Here, put some pressure on. Oh man, this is not looking good though. This is too slow, and this terrain is fouling us up. This one unit's gonna mess with us. Next turn. Yep. That could be worse. Like that. That's worse. Oh, well done. Held firm. Get out of here. Damn. Oh, it's horrible. We're just not moving fast enough. Should have got more spearmen instead of those Baltic foot. How is this? It's semi-acceptable. Good. Can get a flank in there. So that's what we're going to do. But first, let's try to get across. Come on. Well, still pretty good. Start. Oh, good. Do we join in? Let's start working on getting behind these units. It'll be a slow process, but it could pay off. Meantime, suppose we charge and hope for best. Damn, we came so close. I'll give him a shove. Maybe we'll get lucky. We don't. God, this is such a shame. Such a shame. Good. You're disrupted, so... Oh, whatever. It's unlikely these knights can reach them, right? Right? Let's take the risk. I think it's a small risk. Next turn. Huh. Can't decide if I'm happy about that or not. No. Oh, that is slightly frustrating. Fragged. And they all hold firm. Good. Better. Nobody wanted to come back, it seems. Here. Grab a break. Maybe they'll pursue into this frag unit. That will be most enjoyable. They're not going to last. Neither are they. Okay. Shoot or charge? Let's charge. Get it over with. Good choice, me. Good choice. Better. Now what? Hold firm. Hold firm. Good. Also good. Wow, you are in the way. Fine, shove them. Great, we still can't shoot. Well, no time to waste. Start preparing flanks. Just charge in. Maybe we'll break them despite getting charged. 28 to 28. It's neck and neck. Next turn. Those fragged knights killing me. As expected. Yeah, our lack of armor there is really screwing us. Oh no. Auto break. That was a disappointment. Pinning in those sergeants and then never breaking them. Double drop to fragged. Good. Down 8% all of a sudden, though. I was hoping to rally up from routed. This is good, though. This is good. They all hold firm. Hello. Well, look at you then. Alright. Now we presumably break here. We don't. That's good. What that means is that we can set up to charge, and then, having done so, flank. We can also, let's see, bounce off here. And yes, that's unfortunate, but now if he charges my knights, we just flank him, so that'll be too dangerous to do. Okay, good. Hold firm. And get a general up in here so we can try to crush them. Or just not, I suppose. Now, we're going to need to be careful not to get these master archers too far ahead of support. I also want to find a way for my crossbowmen to shoot at his cavalry, but it does not seem very likely. We're on low ammo, so sure. What to do? Yeah, that is dangerous. I think we need to be ready to fall back into the not open. Try again. Can't win a shooting contest now. Auto break. Next turn then. Still down to 8%, not a good sign. Next turn. Well, it's a race to 60 and we're winning. Thank you. Go hide. Then we do an unfortunate charge. And then we get the flank in. That could have been more impressive. Good. In that case, we will get the frag charge in next turn. Try for disrupt. Nope. Prepare to charge the crossbows. Nothing really worth shooting. If I move here, then they might be able to charge me. Could just contribute to that auto break, I suppose. I think I do want to stay around here because these knights are going to come back. They shouldn't move forward yet. 44 to 44. Next turn. Someone rallied. A spearman rallied behind me. Down 8%, 48 to 40. Did I come out? I think I'd rather stay here and hope that he forgets about me. Good. Come on, finish it off. Good, and let's see, can we, do we even want to? Interesting. Okay. Held firm. Let's start getting that flank threat going. I want to break this unit again. Going for impact. Nope. Start moving away from this heavy infantry towards this rough ground again. Where to? Let's run down these archers. Probably a waste of resources, but I'm scared to move a shot up disrupted unit any closer to the main action. Next turn. Good. That should guarantee a break. Oh, that was close. Huh. In order to catch these with my crossbowmen, I have to leave the rough, and his knights are around. Good. Let's consider that. Is it worth it? I also have to block my knight's fallback. But it is delicious route percent. Oh, we are definitely going to shoot those knights up. Even if it costs us this unit, I think it's worth it to inflict casualties on such a hard-hitting unit. You should leave. Then oh no. If I don't stick this, then I just doom these guys, don't I? Irritating. Could shift over here, but that deadens the impact. What an awkward situation. Well, take care of that first. Turnabout. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Turnabout. Back, turn it that way so you can move down. You can start moving down right away. Now we have to decide what to do with you. It's a risk if they disrupt, and then if we aren't broken right away, it could be worth it. But I think... oh god, it's so confusing. If I charge here and then bounce, then he can charge anyway. If I hold it, then he can still charge, but with just one unit, which seems possibly survivable. Well, let's do that while we consider. What else do we have? You're pursuing, you're hiding. That's it. That's the decision I have to make. I'll need one more break and no rallies. They're close. They're close. That's about it at the moment. More cavalry on the way. 2 units of mounted crossbowmen with plentiful ammo. I really should have noticed that. I hemmed my guys in. Although, that might not have saved them anyway. Let's be cautious, which is hopefully going to translate into intelligence. Maybe? Actually, if he charges here, I evade, and then he charges into my picked Baltic foot anyway, huh? They might still hold firm. It's too many factors. Let's just hell with it. They held firm. But we'll need to inflict 55 more casualties on this unit to break it. I think that's doable. We'll see if we get broken right away and what that sacrifice means. Next turn, I heard a rally horn. On who? Ah, these guys, of course. Alright, no catching them with the crossbowmen then. Hope those deep spears don't rally up. Charge in and bounced. No? No. Got a disrupt. That's good. Fragged. Interesting. Too bad. Oh god, we gotta get those out of there. They're shot to pieces. Well, why don't we see where these end up first? Uh-huh. So what, 188 we have to drop these two for a break? Unfortunate. When do they auto-break? Not soon enough for my liking, I think. Will they evade if I charge because they're in the open, or not because I'm in the rough? I don't know. It's not really a good time to find out. Okay, I think they'll evade, especially if we push into a supporting position, maybe. There we go. Alright, let's get you the hell away from these archers that are plaguing you. And we could work on a disrupt here, to be honest. Good. Let's not waste full ammo on that. Do I bother? Superior. What percent do superior units break at? Okay, I'm gonna waste the ammo after all. And do the bad thing. That's what I was afraid of. And they hold firm. Okay, goodbye to the crossbowmen then. At least the knights are close to auto break. So we need to break one more unit, and then if there's no rallies, we win. But if there's rallies, it drags on. Here, rally horn, and thanks and well played. Those disrupted guys again. So let's see if that's actually the case. We're still sitting at 50 to 58. Thought he would have gone in with the knights first. Uh-huh. And the break. The break in our favor. I'd do a flank charge with the spears there. Maybe. Or just ignore the knights and press on. Ooh. Another really close match. It's difficult to analyze a match that close, but City Knights didn't quite cut it. And all these archers, they didn't do a ton of damage, but they're cheap. They gave me filler to spread out my line, get those flanks. And knights are vulnerable, even with their heavy armor, due to their small unit size. And I think mistakes were made. I think I probably could have used less of this sort of thing. I had a number of units that just could not hold their own here. And it's another match also where I wish that I brought more spearmen instead of impact foot, just to zone more units and have that resilience. Even though these being offensive spearmen, I would have been down 100 on impact, I still think that extra cohesion resilience would have been nice. Stars of the show, honestly, probably that Lithuanian light horse again. I think they're off map right now, maybe, but they got some good breaks and caused a bunch of distractions for a nice cheap unit. So, that leaves me with one match to go in this season. A good game to Cunning Cairn, as always. And till next time.